Hey guys, JinJinx here. So a lot of you guys have been asking about how good is the new Nergigante Gamma armor from Arch Tempered Nergigante. So I thought I'd just do a quick video talking about that real quick. Now obviously if there are any sets that will have changes, we'll make videos about that, but the reality is there really isn't much. There's like a tiny handful of builds it makes about 1 point of agitator attack boost better, but for the majority of things it's just a side grade. Which may seem weird because I mean look at those stats, look at that juicy attack boost on the legs. Well, this comes down to a thing called skill efficiency in sets. So skill efficiency is the number of important skills that an individual piece of armor can add to a set. This includes its innate skills as well as its deco slots. Now because I just brought up the Nergigante Gamma legs, let's talk about that first. So it has a total skill efficiency of 5 because at max it can add 5 points of important skills to your set, 3 attack boosts and 2 level 2 skills. However, I do personally prefer the framework of calling this a 2-3 skill efficiency. This basically means it gives you 2 level 2 or higher skills and 3 level 1 skills. In some cases, having a 5 or higher skill efficiency isn't necessarily good if it's all level 1 slots because you need more crit boost, weakness exploit, or handicraft in the set. But Nergigante Gamma gets the best of both worlds because it's a 2-3. It has 2 level 2 efficiency and then also 3 level 1 efficiency. Now keep in mind, this is extremely good. In fact, all the Nergigante pieces have extremely good slot efficiency. They just don't have good enough slot efficiency. See, outside of non-Kjar elemental weapon builds and bow guns, the meta for Monster Hunter World is still Meta-Hemoth, and the Drachen armor is stupidly skill efficient. However, almost every single armor piece in the Drachen armor set is a 2-2 efficiency. In fact, the head is a 2-1 and the waist is a 1-2. Airborne and Power Prolonger aren't meaningful damage skills, so we're going to ignore those for this skill efficiency. Now the Drachen legs are a 2-2, which surely should make the Nergigante Gamma armor the new standard on Meta-Hemoth, right? After all, you're gaining 1 level of level 1 skill efficiency out of running them. Well, the issue is Meta-Hemoth runs a set bonus. This means to get the Master's Touch that is core to the Meta-Hemoth playstyle, you have to have 4 Drachen armor pieces. Now, none of the current Meta-Hemoth sets actually choose to not use the legs. They either use not the head or the waist because they're the weakest, or use a chest piece because other chest pieces are so skill efficient. So let's take a look at the 3 archetypical Meta-Hemoth sets that pretty much almost every Meta-Hemoth weapon uses. That's going to be Empress Hemoth, where you use the Empress chest piece, Kush Hemoth, where you use the Kushala Gamma waist piece, or Gala Hemoth, where you use either the Gala helmet or the Nergigante helmet. They both have the same skill efficiency. And we're going to call using Nergigante Gamma legs in the set the Nerghemoth. Nerghemoth is still part of the new meta, it's a side grade to the other options. But being a side grade, it means it doesn't actually get any extra skills. So let's look at Empress Hemoth first because it's very similar to how Nerghemoth works. So the Empress Chest Beta has a 2-3 efficiency, the same as the Nerg Gamma legs. Yes, the 2 level 2 efficiency are going to be tied to peak performance, but that's why you use this set, is for peak performance Drachen sets. So you may be thinking, oh, but if I put Nergigante Gamma legs in there, I gain a point of skill efficiency because it's going to have 1 more level 1 skill efficiency over the Drachen legs. However, because Drachen has the set bonus, that means we have to replace the Empress chest with the regular Drachen chest. This means that because the Drachen chest has a 2-2 efficiency, you lose a level 1 slot efficiency by not running the Empress chest, which equals out, +1 - 1 = 0. So they end up having the exact same slot efficiency, the only difference is which decos you have to slot in. Okay then, so what if I don't want to run a peak performance build? After all, Empress Hemoth has to run peak performance. Well, let's look at Gala Hemoth. So Gala Hemoth uses the Gala helm or the Nergigante Alpha or Beta helm. All of these run a 2-2 skill efficiency. Well, that's great. That means that the Nergigante Gamma legs have a 5 skill efficiency, which is much better, so slotting them in instead must be better, right? The problem is you then have to replace it with a Drachen helmet. The Drachen helmet has a 2-1 efficiency. This means by replacing the legs with Nergigante Gamma, you gain 1 level 1 skill, but you lose 1 level 1 skill by having to use the Drachen helmet. So you end up with the same skills, +1 - 1 = 0. That being said, switching from Gala Hemoth to Nerghemoth does net you an airborne. Neato! And again, we have the same issue with Kush Hemoth. Kush waist is a 2-2 efficiency and Drachen waist is a 1-2 efficiency. So +1 - 1 still equals 0. In fact, the Kush waist is a weird case because it's potentially 1 lower in efficiency compared to the other builds. This is because the Handicraft charm is a level 3 charm, meaning you can actually get an extra free level out of it if you run the charm instead of Kush waist. Which is why you only really ever see it if you can't run a Handicraft charm because you have to run a different charm for the set, like the Claw build we have in our Lance video. So yeah, they all end up giving you the same efficiency, it's just a matter of which decos you have to slot in. However, that should be the kicker, shouldn't it? After all, Nergigante Gamma legs give you 3 attack boosts. That means you have to slot in less attack boost decos. Well, here's the thing about that. Nergigante Gamma legs give you 3 attack boosts. The Drachen legs give you 2. Which is a big deal because if you are 1 attack deco short of hitting attack boost 4, that's a big deal. The problem is MetaHemoth was already the least attack deco dependent meta we have ever had in the history of Monster Hunter World. Your box standard MetaHemoth build for any Diablos weapon, any other non-elemental boost weapon, any Devil Drill weapon only ran 1 attack deco anyway. And you get a free attack deco as part of the story. So Nergigante takes you from needing 1 free attack deco to 0 attack decos. Neato! But JinJinx, what about these 7 attack boost builds? Surely those get better. Well, these 7 attack boost builds are all on Empress Hemoth. This is because they're all on natural white weapons with relatively low raw. They need the extra raw from attack boost 7 and peak performance 3 to compete with the other options. But therein lies the kicker, these weapons already have naturally high affinity. So when you switch to a Nergigante, you do not only get more natural attack boost in the set, you get more natural crit eye. The problem is that including max might, these builds didn't need that extra crit eye. And now we have lost extra level 1 slot efficiency to crit eye, meaning we cannot hit attack boost 7 unless we run a charm. The problem is, even though you technically get 3 levels of slot efficiency out of running the attack boost charm instead of a max might charm, max might is more skill to affinity efficient than crit eye is. This leads to those builds that would instead have 100% affinity with that extra 2 max might now instead only have 95%. So they do end up having lower EFR due to having 5% less total affinity. However, you can make the argument that having less max might reliance does make the build deal higher damage over a hunt, which is dependent entirely on player skill. So this build may in fact be better for you. I mean, it basically means that instead of needing 2 extra attack boost decos, you need 2 extra flawless decos, which are pretty easy to get comparatively. And if you simply don't have 3 attack boost decos, this is going to be the best build option for you. But yeah, at best this is a side grade. Less affinity, but less max might reliance, so kind of a trade-off. Now you may be wondering, but what about non-MetaHemoth weapons? What about bow? What about charge blade? What about bowgun? And my answer is... I have not yet had the time to go through every single build we have previously made and see if they can be further optimized by a point of agitator or attack boost or something from the Nergigante Gamma. There are a lot of them. Now, thanks to Tom/Boardwalk Hotel's Chargeblade website, I have seen that there is a new updated Chargeblade set using Nergigante Gamma. And it does look like Chargeblade probably got the most benefit out of Nergigante Gamma from what I've seen so far. Be sure to check out his website, he has literally every Chargeblade build you could ever need on there. Everything from early game builds, to end game poverty sets, to end game max DPS sets, to weird elemental builds, just everything. He has everything. Link will be in the description. Everything. Okay, that's all I got for you guys this time. Thanks for watching the video as always, guys, and smash that like button. Or you know, don't. Now I still haven't taken a look at all of our old non-MetaHemoth builds to see what benefits from Nergigante Gamma. But if you are interested in seeing that, be sure to leave a comment below and let us know, and we will look into researching it. As always, thank you to Honey for making the tools we use to make sets, as well as to get this armor information. And if you're interested in finding hunters to go get that juicy Gamma armor with, check out our Discord, the Mathalos Nest. Be sure to check out our Twitter, we post updates about videos and just random stuff that interests us, and be sure to check out Tuna on Twitch. Also, if you happen to be interested in helping to support us with bringing out this content for you guys, be sure to check out our Patreon. And an especially big thank you to McPersona, Foray, Exponage, David Sternberg, XCLK07, Heike, Milky Powder, Yoshi Cho, John Cohen, with Manticore, Lithoboli, Robin, Bram Orsel, Anti-Spartan, Chris Porth, Lightweight, Skylar Yang, Checkleman, Lupin, Mongus, Zimv, Billy Barthol, Reaper Time, Jamie, and every single one of you who supports us on Patreon. Your support means the world to us, it keeps the lights on and keeps this math robot eating so that he can keep making math things, and booping, and beeping. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. We do have that next MetaDBs video coming out covering the non-Kjar weapons in case you haven't gotten them yet. And the next meta video poll on Patreon is still going, be sure to check that out. Save us from the gunlands. Anyway, subscribe guys, hit the notification bell, all that good YouTube stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!